Welcome. Or welcome back. Just utilizing the last little bit of light before the sun completely stops giving us light for this day as the earth is rotating. I just finished up the last video that I recorded, and I can't help but laugh to myself as I'm hearing, I don't know if you would call it an old adage, or I think it was based, I think like a song was made about it or something. Oh, excuse me. Like that. But the phrase goes, letting go is hard to do. And that was just repeating in my head over and over again. And it's ironic to me. I think that we should abolish that as a thing that we're I mean, that's not fair. You can say whatever you want. It's not like there should be a law against it or anything, but if you knew how reality worked, and you knew that your words, which subsequently become beliefs, if you continue to repeat them enough times, worked, you would probably just naturally stop saying that. Because first of all, it's a lie. Letting go is not hard to do. It's the easiest thing to do. Imagine holding a 50-pound weight and then dropping it. Which is easier? Releasing the muscles, or holding them clenched tight? I mean, maybe you're just, maybe whoever's watching this is just a bodybuilder extraordinaire or strongman, or you have a lot of experience with holding heavy things, and maybe you would argue that holding onto the weight is easier than dropping it. I don't know how. Because even people doing those kinds of things would admit that it's work. It's effort. It's effort to hold on to the weight and to continually perform repetitions. It's funny, I guess, looking at it metaphorically, that's sort of like what we're doing as humanity whenever we continue to replay the patterns of our life over and over again. We're just doing reps. So, by all means, I'm not telling you that you should stop whatever pattern is that you're performing, even if you don't like it, because again, I can't tell you what to do. Maybe you need the reps, maybe you need to get stronger, maybe you need to, or you feel you need, or your soul feels you need, however you'd like to look at it. Maybe there is a purpose. And I say maybe, and that's ridiculous. There is a purpose almost inevitably. And I say almost inevitably. You see how I have to self-edit myself. there is inevitably a purpose for you performing those repetitions. Not that you have to look at life like school or like you're getting a series of lessons or challenges or whatever, but that is a way to look at things. And perhaps in this context of looking at things, that's the way you need to do things to learn the lesson. I know that that's a pattern that I've played in my life, for sure. Repeating a lot of lessons over and over again, just so I'm absolutely certain.
If you keep your wrist a little flatter, because you might be letting it go
And
like that, and then it kind of catches the air.
while that is
When I
valuable,
was learning, I would kind of like forcefully only deviate.
it's also potentially not necessary. I define my words, the right way to phrase things. Something else that I'm overcoming personally. Because there is no right way. Or wrong way. It's okay to just express. And now I'm talking to myself, really. But I do wish to be coherent and understandable to people, digestible, if you will. Perhaps because I have a belief that that's more preferable than the opposite. Being misunderstood or undigestible or nonsensical. Even those things are okay sometimes. Necessary even, perhaps. But I guess if there were a point to all this, it would be, I mean, life is about relationships. Life is about the ability for one thing, which is all of us together, the earth, everything, to experience itself in its entirety. And for that, all things must be allowed. Anything that isn't allowed is well, several things, but separated from God. Denied agency. Deemed as unworthy. And if all of this is all one thing, and we're all part of that, what good is it doing for us? Other than providing us the opportunity to see the truth, which is that everything is the same. Everyone is the same. Because we are all the one. Experiencing itself. And that doesn't mean that you have to be around the things that you don't prefer, or that you have to call the things that you don't prefer to you. Not at all. What you don't prefer, someone else does. And it's okay for you to love someone or something, some experience from a distance and not judge it. Because all judgment is self-judgment. And if you cast a judgment against anyone else, it says far more about you than it does that thing. To say something that I've said numerous times before, I'm sure. But either way, I guess what I feel my purpose to be, what I feel as though I should advocate for, or I wish to advocate for, is being and seeing more love expressed in the world. Because as far as I can tell, that is all there is. As far as I know, that's all there is. And so with that, I will say, I love you. You're enough, just as you are. And I encourage you to tell yourself those things on a regular basis. Because it's helped me, and maybe it could help you. And I'll see you next time.